Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking on Hans, who loves to listen to music while he plays. Try to put your full attention into the game and find a way to win. Okay, so an 1000 level bot challenge match, black or white, let's go. So here, let's just go d4, d5, right? Keep it simple. So this is the Queen's Gambit against us. So against this, I like to meet this with this. So we get this advance, which is a bit strange. Normally in the Queen's Gambit, you develop this knight or this knight. Yeah, so this is non-theory. So against this, maybe we can try and undermine the push pawn, because I guess it's going to stop our bishop having some activity long term. So, but maybe we just get this knight out first. It's a nice looking knight. This is a it's like a move that the GMs always play, these like weird pawn pushes. But often it's good to meet that with that h5, h4, h5, and a4, a5, just to like do a similar thing. It just stops the pawns pushing up the other side. Yeah, it just gives us a nice structure to build off. We can maybe do this as well. Maybe we castle queenside since we have played this, but we didn't want them pushing this pawn any further. So let's go for a queenside castle, guys. Let's mix things up. Because actually with the... what are they trying to do? This? Yeah, with the knight here, it's actually... the knight is a very good blockading piece. So it's just stopping these pawns progressing, putting long-term pressure on this. So maybe this now to give the king maybe a little balcony, some breathing room in the future. And also if this ever pushes, we can take. We don't want to kick in the knight. We like our knight here. So it takes. They can't castle this side, but they weren't going to anyway. So we've got pressure on both these pawns. How can we increase that pressure? We've got this fork on the queen and the bishop, which we like. In fact, we've got something better now because the queen's Hans has just put the queen in a bit of an alignment issue. I talk about this like almost every video, guys. There's an alignment issue here with the bishop. So where you get these alignment issues, there's always tactics, right? So now we've got this. We're hitting the queen and we're hitting the rook. Can the queen cause any mischief? Not that I can see. So now the queen has to move. This isn't a threat. This isn't a threat. So now we just take the rook. So now we're just a rook up. We'd like to maybe try and get this knight out somehow. So if we could put some pressure on this square, that would be lovely. Not sure quite how we're going to do that. You know, this looks nice. Let's put pressure on this pawn with this knight and this bishop working together. I'm not too worried about this knight. Often, when a knight jumps out, guys, just do a quick scan, because you just got to force yourself to do a scan, because knights can cause a lot of mischief. So let's do this. Putting pressure here. How do we get our knight out of trouble? Do we break in the center? If takes, we're happy, I think. We try and open up the center. Maybe it'll help us get our pieces active to try and help our knight out of danger. And then we'll just be up a full rook and we'll be very happy. I almost think this... instinctively there, I went to trade off the knight, because knights are often slightly worse than bishops. But actually in this position, this bishop is staring into a pawn wall. And this knight is lovely, putting a lot of pressure, blockading the opponent's progression in the position. So I think... now that's just silly, isn't it? They didn't take the piece. So we can either go like this and win a pawn, or we can go like this, or we can just retreat. I think at this point, we're up enough material to sack. We sack the knight. So if this... we move our queen and it's not mate though, don't we? This is actually like so realistic. This is a bot, but this is the sort of thing you do see people doing. Like thinking this is a big attack. Oh, actually, wait. Oh no, because wait, that came with check, and then here. Here. They could have got a draw there, though. So that's a blunder, because hands could have probably gone for a draw if check, here, check, here, check. Maybe we could have got there. Would have gone here. I think they probably had a perpetual there, guys, and they could have gone for a draw. So let's give our king a little cubby hole to escape to here. Okay, and now there's no more issues. So we've got two pieces hanging. And our opponent can only take one of them. And if we do this... Yeah, so let's just crack things open. Although, wait. For a second, I thought that was mate. This is called... I think this is called a dove's tail mate. It's where these two squares are blocked by your own pieces. I just saw that mating pattern for a second. Obviously, the knight can take if the queen goes here. But yeah, that would be a dove's tail mate. Would it? No, because the king can go there. If this pawn wasn't there, it would be a very nice mate. Is it? Dove's tail? I might have got that wrong. It's a good looking mate though. So they go in with a pawn, which I don't think is as good. Because now, isn't that just the end of the attack? Nice, that comes with check. So we just simplify, we just take the pieces. We're up enough material now. Actually, that looks a bit scary, doesn't it? They shouldn't have taken our queen. We have got two pieces hanging here. They should take that one, because that was going to take theirs. So now we look to simplify. So what are we up now? We're up a queen. So there's this, but they take... let's give a check. Not sure what to do, really. Maybe come here with the king. Putting some pressure on these pawns. So, yeah, I think we come in with the rooks. Try and double the rooks up somehow. Like this. Let's put some pressure on this backwards pawn. It's always a good thing to do. And now this backwards pawn. Okay, so this is a fork. So maybe we do this, halting the progression of this pawn. Just coming in, putting pressure here. Can't go to this square, just need to remember this bishop's here. Look at the whole board, guys. Zoom out. So here, we got a mate. I don't think so. We like there. That's nice. It's a little fork. And then try and get the bishop in to deliver a mate. This is a check, which deflects the king away. It didn't have to. The king could have gone there, but we'd have gone here, and I think eventually the king would have been deflected away from the defense of the bishop there. So it's not letting us ladder him, but if we throw this in, hands should be a goner. So how do we defend this? Just go back. And now this should be mate on the next move. Defended by the bishop. So that's how you beat hands, guys. I hope that helps. Talking a little bit about what did we cover there? What's the main lesson from this game we learned? I think it was blockading. And also, once you've got a hanging piece, just go in full send. Like, at one point we had like 3 hanging pieces there, but we just kept taking more and more. And then there was a few useful blockades. Noting this mating pattern, if the queen's here, that is often a mate. Obviously the pawn's there. It's not quite, but... Yeah, and then I think just this blockade at the end with the bishop on this square here. Just a little blockade. So I hope you learned a few things there, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers for watching. Join the Discord if you want to get involved in the sub battles. See you next time.